Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm telling you guys a really crazy, insane story. Now, this story is about when I was at my house by myself. My parents were actually out on vacation. My brothers were, I have three brothers. One was at a friend's house, one was in college, and another one was over at his friend's house too. And it was all, the house is all mine. So I was sitting on the couch, just watching some freaking, TV. Price is Right. You guys know what I mean. And sometimes it's just on somehow. Like you walk inside your house and Price is Right is on. I don't know. I think that's just only me. Sometimes I'll walk into my freaking house and Price is Right is on. I'm like, what the heck, dude? I didn't even put that there. So I walk into my house from the garage, and I come in and I sit down. Price is Right is on, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like guessing all these questions, dude. And I'm just like, bro, I am hungry. So I take a long trip to the fridge. I get some freaking chicken nuggets, dude. I heat them up, and I get watch, and I'm like guessing all these questions, dude. And I'm just like, we really don't have the air conditioning on that high. None of the fans were turned on, so like this is really what happened. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm just sitting there watching The Price is Right, and then I hear a fan turn on. Now this fan just literally just turns on by itself, and it's one of them floor fans, you set on the floor, or you can set in your window, and it's got them knobs at the top of them, and you can like twist them from 0 to 3. And so this one was on 0, and I couldn't hear it at all. But in my mom's room, I hear the fan turn on, and I walk in there. Well, first my reaction was like, what the heck? Like, that wasn't on before. So what happens was I went inside my mom's room, and I went to the fan, and that freaking thing was on number 3. Like, somebody had to take that knob from 0 to 3. And obviously it wasn't me, because I'm sitting there minding my own business watching The Price is Right. Like, why would I go turn on the fan in my mom's room? That thing's not going to reach me. Like, why would I do that? So nobody's home at this point. Like I said, everyone's gone, and it's just me there. So at that point, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of sketched out. I was like, you know what, maybe it was on the whole time. Maybe I just didn't hear it. But the thing is I didn't hear it until, like, someone had to turn it on, because if it was on the whole time, then I would have heard it a long time ago, and I just now heard this thing. So that was the crazy part. So I obviously turn it back to the number 0, which means the fan is now turned off. And at that point, I'm just like, kind of sketched out. I'm looking around the room, and I'm just like, I'm yelling out like, hey, is anybody here? Is anybody like trying to prank me or troll me? If anybody's here, please let us know, because we have guns in the house. It's like, yeah, we have guns in the house. We're not afraid, or I'm not afraid to take one out and shoot you. So if you're in the house, please let me know. So obviously there's no answer. I'm just like, you know what? I'm missing my show. Price is Right. So I go sit back down, and I finish eating my chicken nuggets. So I'm sitting there eating my chicken nuggets, and at this point I was like, yeah, it was just probably, I don't know, something wrong happened. I don't know, signs, freaking, I don't know. Maybe my grandma or somebody, my great grandma, was trying to like signal me to, give her a big old kiss, even though she's dead. I don't know. So at this point, I'm just, sitting there watching Price is Right again, and I'm having a great time eating my chicken nuggets. I get hungry again, so, I go get some cereal, even though it's not in the morning. It's more like in the afternoon, and it was kind of dark towards this time. Nobody was coming home. I was basically home alone, and nobody was coming home that night. I was spending the night by myself in my house. So, I go get cereal, and I start eating the cereal, and then I hear a big bang in my mom's room, and I'm like, oh my god. And honestly, I shat myself. Like, I really did shat myself. I didn't know what to do, because as soon as I heard it, it sounded like a bomb went off, and it honestly did. So I go in my room. The first thing I do is I grab one of those tools that you use for a fireplace, and it looks kind of like I don't know, like a pickaxe almost. You use it to move firewood. I pick up one of those, and this thing's like metal, and it's very sharp. So I take this thing, and I'm like, all right, I'm coming with the flipping weapon. If you don't show yourself, I'm gonna whack you in the balls. I don't know I can't remember what I said. So I walk in there with the holding this thing like a bat, and I walk in there, and I'm kind of like searching every single corner in that room. Now I check behind the door, I check under the bed, I check behind the curtains, I check in the bathroom, because my mom has a bathroom in her room. I'm pretty sure most people do. So checking there, I checked her closet. She's got like 2 closets, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah. So I check basically everywhere, and there's nothing. And I checked the windows to make sure they were locked, and they were locked. They were for sure locked. There's no possible way anybody could have been in there unless they're like, trolling, pranking me in some way that I didn't know of. So I was like, what, this is getting so dumb. Well, it's like, what the heck was that bang? So what happened was I ended up going into the bathroom, and we have this clock, this glass clock hanging up on the wall. And when I went in there, the glass clock was sitting in the shower, which is kind of very weird because the clock was on the other side of the wall, and for some reason that thing was in the shower. I don't know how it got in there. You can't tell me from this day, or you can't even ask me that question. I won't give you an answer. I don't know how that clock got in the shower. So at this point, I'm shaking. I got the chills. I feel something going through my body. I'm like, I'm not liking this. So what I do is I go into my living room. Price is Right is still on, and I call my mom. I'm like, hey, Mom, there's somebody in the house, and they keep moving the stuff. Your brand new clock is now broken. There's glass everywhere, and I don't know what to do, Mom. And she's like, oh, honey, you're fine. Just don't worry about it. It's just probably the wind. And I'm like, bruh, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? So I hang up the phone. No, I didn't even hesitate. I didn't say anything after that. After she said that, I immediately pressed the hang up button. I was like, is this girl serious? Like, come on. You think I'm dumb? So after that, I'm like, what? I was just like, maybe she's right. Maybe it was just, I don't know, a big bang in the house, or maybe a bomb actually went out, because our neighbors own, like, these weapons and stuff, and maybe maybe they did something. Bombs are illegal, I'm pretty sure. So I thought, maybe something happened over at a neighbor's that shook her house, and it just caused the thing to fall. But then I was like, well, how did the fan get turned on to 3 from 0? If it was turned off, how did it get switched on to 3? That's kind of weird. So I started like scratching my head, and I'm like, alright, what's going on? I don't know what to do, guys, from this point. So I'm sitting there, and I'm watching The Price is Right, and at this point I have a BB gun, a little old BB gun sitting right next to me, and I'm just like, what, whoever comes out here, I'm about to pop them in the flipping nipple, dude. I'm about to pop their nipples, no joke. So I'm sitting there with the BB gun, and I'm just, watching very closely in my mom's room, because I can see my mom's room's door from the couch. And I'm sitting here, and I'm thinking to myself, I need something better. Like, I need to do something. I need to do something to defend myself. This BB gun isn't going to save me. So what I did was I ended up shutting her door and locking it. Because if I heard anything else, I wasn't going to go in there and check. So she does have a TV and a piano in there, and the weird thing was I'm still sitting on the couch watching The Price is Right, and by this time Price is Right is almost over and the new show is about to come on, and I'm sitting there eating some of my cereal that is now soggy because I was in the bathroom looking at the stupid clock for about a whole hour. So who knows why I still flipping ate that cereal. It doesn't matter at this point. So now after this point, I did hear my mom's TV turn on, and I heard the piano playing. Like, it was playing like a stupid little song. Like, I don't know, I can't even remember the tone. It was like something like that. You guys get the point. Well, anyways, I unlocked the door, and I'm like, alright, who is this? I got the BB gun, just putting it up, and I'm going in there like I'm playing Call of Duty or something like that. And I walk in there, gun pointed high, and I look around, And this is where I actually dropped the gun and ran out of the house. The price was right was playing on my mom's TV. Now, she doesn't have cable internet in my mom's room. We don't have that. It's only in our living room and maybe downstairs. The only thing she can watch is on the Amazon Fire Stick. But for some reason, the price was right. The one that was on the TV was playing at the exact same moment as the one in the living room. So the one in the living room was playing at the same time in my mom's room. So all I heard was a big loud sound, and it was kind of echoing through the house, and it was kind of crazy, and I just didn't know what to do. So I dropped the gun, I ran out of the house, and I locked all the doors to lock whoever was in there inside the house. So I ran over to my grandma's, because my grandma's actually lives right by me, and I go in there and I'm saying, "Hey Landon, yo, there's somebody in the house, I need your help, like, what do I do?" And I'm freaking out, and I started tearing up, and I'm almost crying because my grandma's not home. He just spent the night over there to watch her dogs and everything else around the house, because she's she's needy, and she wants somebody to watch her house while she's gone out camping. So I'm like, "Yo, I don't know what to do, please help me, what am I supposed to do during this thing?" And he goes, "You know what, I'll go in there." So he walks in there, and at this boy is holding a flippin' fork, okay? He walks in there with a fork, and he walks in there like he's a man, tougher guy. And the Price is Right is still on, TV is turned off, piano is unplugged like it was before. I forgot to mention that part of the piano was plugged in, playing like a little stupid song. It was unplugged, and the clock was missing, along with the other glass. So the clock did fall off. It wasn't on the wall anymore, but the clock was missing. And at that point, Ronnie was just like, "Are you retarded, dude? There's nobody in here." I was like, "Okay, then where's the clock at?" And he goes, "You probably took it down and just hid it somewhere." And I'm like, "Bro, why would I do that? Why?" And I was just freaking out. I was literally stuttering. I was like, "Bro, why would I freaking do that? Are you dumb?" And at this point, guys, we ended up going to stay in my camper that I have outside. We ended up going to stay in there. No electricity, no food, nothing in there. It was completely hot. We had to wait till my parents got home, or somebody older than us, to get home, so we felt safe. So the next day, that parent came home, and everything was just completely fine. And it was almost like it was just a dream that happened, or like it was just an imaginary thing that happened, but I swear to God it was not. And to this day, my family still thinks I'm crazy when I tell them the story, and we still have yet to find the clock. Now, if you guys want me to try and find the clock, and for me to go look in the basement or the attic for the clock, I will definitely do that for you guys, because I love you guys. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope this was scary and gave you the chills. If you guys want more of this, then I will definitely make more. Hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.